the season. It ain't no kind of reason, baby, why coming.
Okay, so I'm going to take an opportunity to take some time to show you how to change the main motor seal in our Extreme brush cutter. Anybody that tells you their brush cutter is never going to break, you're never going to ever have to do anything, and they're 100% sure of it, they're full of it. Maybe 1 out of 100 of these we'll see come back every so often. And it'll have a seal failure. That's kind of the nature of brush cutters. So what we're going to do is show you how to change, in the event that you wanted to do it yourself out of warranty, how to change the seal on the Extreme 17 to 27 gallon per minute piston motor. So stay tuned, here comes Wes. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is remove the motor cover here. There's 4 19mm bolts. That's step 1. All right, for step 2, we're going to grab a crescent wrench. First thing is to break the case drain hydraulic fitting loose. That's going to be the smaller of the 3 lines. Take that loose from the motor, and next we'll take our main lines. Next step is to pop the motor housing off of the bearing housing. We've got 4 Allen 5/16 Allen bolts to remove, and then we can tap on the motor housing and it'll free itself from the bearing housing. There goes the motor. Over to the workbench.
Alright, so you have to take off these 5 3/8 bolts on top first.
We're going to take a second to show you side by side. You'll see a lot of the .com companies. They're using this S-curve blade, which is great if you want to go out and cut grass with your bush hog behind your tractor. Kind of an old school design. They make these out of 1/2-inch black iron, stamped black iron. Nothing special about them. You can see 1/2-inch. Ours is 5/8 inch, and it's AR 400 plate. Also, if you look at where it bolts to the bushing on the blade carrier, look at the difference here, side by side. Not much of a comparison. Like I said, you'll find these blades, lot of machines using the same manufacturer, labeling them differently. Some are orange, some are red, some are pink, I don't know. But essentially they're all the same thing. That's the difference. So one of the things you want to do is take a paint marker and mark where you line up your motor, so when you put it back together, it goes exactly back together the way you took it apart.
Now you have to take out all your 6mm bolts. And now you got to take out all your 5/16.
What's wrong with this thing?
The seal at the bottom of these pistons,
Uh-huh.
the output shaft that goes to your bearing housing, the
Okay.
seal's leaking.
All right. What are we looking for here?
This seal right here.
That seal, let's zoom in on it so we can see it here. Show me where that seal is. Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and remove the old seal, and you can use a pick for that.
It's called a scribe.
A scribe apparently is the proper term for it. That seal is supposed to be one piece. Let's show them what that seal looks like here closely. Yeah. All right, perfect. Now we know what it looks like. Take our new seal. Show them the seal again. It's all one piece. Okay.
You're gonna want to roll it in here without scarring it.
Roll it in, don't scar. Very tight tolerances. If you scar it, it will leak.
There you go.
Nice and smooth. I guess it's time to flip it in reverse, huh?
Yes.
So show me the inside of that engine. You know, a lot of people hear the term piston motor. A piston motor only runs in one direction. Wes, tell us a little bit mechanically for us that aren't as mechanically inclined as you. what exactly is a piston motor?
So a lot like a gas engine, it uses pressure on the piston to spin it around in a circle. So there's pressure building in to push it one direction.
Mm-hmm. So we can't push it in the other direction. It's made to run one direction.
Yeah.
And high torque.
You can see that work.
Looks like,
Just like a piston
rotary engine.
Essentially.
All right. Well, that's pretty
Pressure
cool.
only goes in one way and comes out the other.
Yeah. Now we know what the inside of a good quality piston motor looks like and how it operates.
Another thing, so these all work off of seals to seal it up, so you don't need silicone. You want to make sure it's clean, no debris in between, so it gets a good seal.
Kind of looks like a clover leaf gasket, huh, in there.
Yeah.
I don't think silicone's gonna hold that pressure, huh? Remember our marks? He's lining it up here. Keeping our white mark.
Now you put all your bolts in, you hand start every one of them. That way there's no cross threading.
While we're at it, this is what a lot of the .com companies are sticking in their brush cutters. You can see pretty significant difference here. Made in China. That's not the case on our motors. Kind of looks like a little baby. These should never be run on a direct drive system. They're just not made for that.
Now when you tighten them, you're not going to want to just go around a circle. You want to hit on either side and just snug all of them, and then you'll go back and tighten.
Once again, lining up on the white line. Well, what now?
Put it back on the machine.
Put it on the machine. All set. Once again, that's our brush cutter motor. Easily serviceable, easy to find parts made here in America. This is what they call their brush cutter extreme motor. Pretty embarrassing. Be careful what you buy online. You never know what you're getting. Hey, you ever seen my universal tool for fixing them Chinese motors? It's real easy. Fixes them every time. Thanks for checking out the iDig Texas YouTube channel once again. This is Brushzilla Extreme Brush Cutter, mulching teeth, 5/8" JR blades. Make sure you do your homework before you go off on eBay and think that you're buying this for $4,000, because the chance is highly unlikely, as in 0%. You'll see a lot of guys throwing little bitty motors, calling it direct drive. It looks too good to be true, it probably is. And remember, especially my Texans, because that's what we focus on, is our country of Texas. When you buy a brush cutter from iDig Texas, not only do we give you a warranty on the parts, and that's a no BS warranty, there's no paperwork, there's no arguing. We step up, we take care of it. We either send you the parts so you can do it yourself, or you can bring your machine into our shop during that 1 year, and we'll perform the labor too, which there are 0 companies out there that I know will stand behind their machines that way. So anybody that thinks they've got a better brush cutter, let us know when and where you want to meet, and we'll get it on. Thanks for tuning in.
I wish you had a clue, you know, but I'm stuck here in Tulsa with my Oklahoma blues, with a pair of concrete shoes that got me sinking pretty low. And I would buy for you a diamond or myself some gasoline. If I can't afford you, darling, then I can't afford to dream. And is it time I should be moving? Is it time I settle down? Will I sit still, or will I feel the wheels are spinning round? The wheels are spinning round. The wheels spinning